what is the best platform, right? Because is all platform does the gatekeeping and does the paid and all that sort of stuff. What is the kind of like the best platform to kind of invest in or invest through, I guess?
Well, so all of these contracts are executable through and I'm talking the Ethereum blockchain right now because it's the one that's got the most adoption, that has the smart contracts and the tokens built on top of it. Buttkiss is built on top of Bitcoin. Ethereum actually wanted to be Vitalik, the original creator of Ethereum, wanted to be built on Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin devs kicked them off. So he said, "I'll just create my own coin." So this version 2 of cryptocurrencies was Ethereum being able to run smart programmable money. Essentially, you could program it to do things. So when I speak about the platform, so to speak, and the systems I'm about to give you, I'm talking on the Ethereum network right now because that's where all the economic energy is right now. This is where all the real transactions are happening. So with the advent of browser wallets like MetaMask, you can actually, and be very careful if you guys download any of these, it's metamask.io, metamask.io. There's a lot of fake MetaMasks out there that are scams that look correct, and then they steal all of your wallet balance as soon as you send money to them because they're wallets with backdoors built into them. So there's a different attack vector. But if you go to something like metamask.io, it is very much trusted in the community, and you can interact with the Ethereum blockchain through like an etherscan.io or directly with the contract. Most of these, be very careful which contracts you're interacting with and what permissions you allow on your wallet. But if you go to the actual official website of the coin project or product that you intend to go to, most of those are very, very much legit, especially if you know who the developer is and you've verified on Twitter and their Telegram and all these different sources that is the same place. Yes, exactly. Like
give them a call.
Yes, right. Call your bank. So yeah, make sure that you're verifying that the websites that are being marketed by the team are the legit websites before you do anything. There's 100% of the responsibility falls on your shoulders when you're dealing with this kind of wealth mechanism in this financial, or I should say almost monetary unit, so to speak. So make sure you're going to the right places. But there's not like if you need, with cryptocurrency, since you can't just go buy it necessarily yet, which I know that there's some really great people in politics trying to fix this right now. Currently, right now, you have to go to a licensed exchange that has a money transmitter license, like a Coinbase or a Gemini, and it's a great place to get Ethereum now. And then from Ethereum, you can go into other things because
that's the gateway.
Yeah, so there's a contract on Ethereum called Uniswap, UNISWAP, and if you go to app.uniswap.org, you can actually go to like the front end where you can trade your Ethereum for USDC, which is pegged to $1. It's a stable coin. It's backed 1-to-1. USDC Circle, so it's United States Dollar Circle is what USDC stands for. Circle actually holds a bank account 1-to-1 to back the stable coin. So it's a backed stable coin. It's not an algorithmic stable coin because those can lose their peg and fluctuate to severe degrees one way or the other. In fact, you saw it with Terra Luna not too long ago. So the UST actually lost its peg and literally went to zero multiple times. So you can go down 99% and then you can still go down another 99% from there. And it did. It lost its peg. So if you're going to transact USDT, also Tether also is backed 1-to-1 with dollars in a bank account, supposedly, plus equities. It doesn't quite have the confidence of the crypto space as much as USDC does, but you can go in and out of coins, and those are good coins where you can park your gains. If Ethereum runs up and you know it's going to go down, you can park that value in USDC, and then Ethereum goes back down, then you can buy back in lower, and you'll actually be able to buy back more Ethereum than you originally had. So there are some tools like that. The only downside to that is if USDC and USDT don't like the transactions that you've made, or you've interacted with a wallet that's been blacklisted for drugs or money laundering or terrorism or any of those things, USDC and USDT can just yank those coins right out of your wallet. So that's what I don't like about them, is that they have the admin keys in which they can change your balance. So I don't like that.
Gotcha.
But the fiat on ramps are a good way to get into crypto and a good way to get out. But once you're in crypto, don't leave your money there. Directly interact with the contracts that are going to make you money. Like if you want to swap from one coin to another, Uniswap is a great way to do it. There's no admin keys. It's been deployed. There's no way for them to go back in and steal your balance or take your coins out or interact on your behalf. So it's a very trusted. It's been proven immutable. So that's another, and that's a protocol, which does have its own coin, but that's very speculative coin that I think you'll see gains on it, but there's no promises on that. I have nothing to do with that team. I'm not part of their marketing. But I think there's better products out there that have an actual product use case that isn't just a duct taped token to an exchange that already works with or without the token.
Gotcha. So for a person to kind of rewind back a little bit more, for a lot of my investors, this is maybe first exposure to have with crypto, so we're like the baby steps. And for some of our listeners over here, I think the folks that who kind of logged in, they are already invested in the space. So like in order for me to invest in crypto, basically I need to kind of buy potentially Ethereum, maybe is something that you would recommend it. That I would go from there first. So exchanging my fiat money into that, bought into it. But once I'm in there, I then can use Ethereum to kind of exchange it to other currencies. Is the right way to kind of do it versus using fiat money to pump in more. And sounds like you can't even buy the other things unless if you're buying, you're already holding a cryptocurrency. Like, does Bitcoin work in that case or only Ethereum?
So it's possible to bridge over, as they call it, Bitcoin. You can wrap Bitcoin. All it is you've got the Bitcoin blockchain, you've got the Ethereum blockchain, and then the bridge itself takes and locks up the Bitcoin on one side and then releases the wrapped Bitcoin on the other side, so that it's redeemable because it's locked on this side. So if I come back to this bridge, I lock up the wrapped Bitcoin and it releases the Bitcoin to my wallet. So there's bridges that locks up one side and releases the other. So it is possible, yes, to go from the Bitcoin blockchain to the Ethereum blockchain. There's also some atomic swap exchanges out there that can pretty trustlessly convert your coins from one coin to another on a different blockchain. But most of anything that your best bet is to just, if you're gonna hold Bitcoin, which I don't, if you're looking to get outsized gains, I wouldn't go there. If you're looking to have a pretty solid and secure store of value that isn't going to, I mean, it's possible to lose 80-85% in the bear market, but if you buy in those bear markets, you'll probably always be up forever going forward. I mean, that's the case in the past. If you look back the last 4 bull bear cycles that we've had with Bitcoin, if you bought at the bottom of the bear, which we're up, I think personally we're almost at the bottom of the bear. I think Bitcoin's going to 12,000-13,000. I just from all the TD sequentials and some of the other things that we're looking at, and then not to mention Richard Hart actually made me aware that there was one of the first exchanges called Mt. Gox has like 140,000 coins it still needs to release. There's close to 120,000 from the Silk Road. The Dread Captain or the Dread Pirate Roberts running Silk Road that the marshals confiscated and are about to hit the auction block. So I think there's a lot of, and we do this every 4 years. If you just back test the chart, you'll see that we correct. Bitcoin corrects about 80%, 85%. And so when you're looking at a $69,000 Bitcoin top a year and a half ago, I think we're still in for a little bit of hurt, but now's a great buying opportunity if you want those stores of value. But I think there's better opportunities in other coins that are legit projects that have dropped 90-95% over the last year and a
Yeah. And then again, it's kind of like it's something that we always promote over here, which is like knowing your goals of investment and you
Yeah.
allocate it towards that goal. So as Kent kind of mentioned it before, is like, hey, in order to invest in cryptocurrency, that asset by itself is mostly from investment purposes, is to invest in growth. So why
Yeah.
would you then invest in essentially a blue chip stock equivalent
Yep.
into a growth sector and that missing out all the other opportunity?